All right, so when we talk about some big mistakes that people make with creating their itinerary, nobody fill it up with too much things. You're spending 2 weeks in Europe and you're visiting 8 to 10 countries in one trip. It's not realistic and it is a red flag. It's like you're trying too hard. So don't overload your itinerary. Next up, your connections don't make sense. So you're showing connections where you land in Miami on the 18th of December and your flight from Miami to Spain is on the 17th. You know what I mean? We have to look out for these things. I have to make sure that the itinerary makes sense. And also for you personally, because these things can happen and people don't realize when they're making their bookings and so on, especially when you have connections. And you have to pay keen attention to detail, whereas you have to look to see what time your flight lands in the first country and ensure you have at least 2 to 3 hours to connect to your next flight. So that's also a cautionary point for you personally, but most definitely in relation to your application and what you're presenting to the embassy, it's important that you make sure that those dates, they add up, especially when you have several connections. The last time I traveled to Europe, I had like 5 connections, but you don't need to do that, of course. You can definitely find flights that go straight to wherever you're going. If you're on a budget, like myself, you're gonna look for some ways in which you can save money, and one way to do that is to choose connecting flights, so overall the cost of the ticket is less. It's more hassle, it's more hectic, it's more tiring, but if you know, you know. As a budget traveler, those are some of the sacrifices that you make, and I'm not rich yet, so pray for me. Next thing, you say you're traveling to Belgium and you have a hotel in the Netherlands. Make it make sense. I know some of these things seem simple and it seems obvious, but people make these mistakes. So I'm putting it out there, right? You can't say you're traveling to France and the hotel that you book is in Spain. All right, so pay attention to these things.